Alright, I do believe we're all set to go here. Just need to do my last audio check. Yep. And everything is as it should be. So, for those of you who are joining me on this beautiful Sunday morning, I know what a lot of you will probably be thinking. This is not what we would expect to see our little Rika wearing. This looks like something you would see worn at Halloween. She's just conveniently doesn't have her mask on right now, but that's actually part of the reason why we're here. We're here to go on a journey of discovery. While the world burns, we have actually come and found a way to come back in time, all the way back to when the Ascians weren't themselves, in a manner of speaking, and were in their history where they were doing their... when they were at the apex of their society. And we ended up coming across some people we've met in the past, and some who we'd choose to forget. But nonetheless, we are here to see if we can find the source, the root cause of the final days, here in a land known as Elpis. And so today, this is going to be our primary goal across the 3 streams. Let's see how things unfold. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. So, with Rika all set to go, and don't worry, her glamour is just fine, she still has about the same stats as she normally does. But as the sun now rises here in this land known as Elpis, we're gonna see who we can help out. Also, among other things, I will want to reveal more of the map. Hopefully. I guess I can't quite do it from where I am, but that's alright. Okay, so we'll take care of that, but for later. But for now, let's get to our source of our continued progress. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, that actually is the Emmett Selk in his original form. In fact, why don't we speak to him to see what he has to say to me? The tenet of the words of Mitron is to create aquatic life, both unique and beneficial. Aquatic. What would possess them to put this creature in the sky? And is it even aquatic to begin with? You are quite the skeptic, aren't you? Then again, you're also a skeptic of religion, which is why when you created the Guardian Empire, you forced it to be completely outlawed. And then you went on your saving the world by destroying the world tangent. Alright, so we are going to pick up where we left off last night, with a man known as Hermes. This is a guy who was actually the precursor to Fan Daniel, and alongside him is a young lady known as Medion. And so, we are going to take the opportunity to continue on with our main story by speaking with Hermes as soon as we have the opportunity to appreciate this adventurous abystoma that Hermes created. You know, sometimes you just gotta appreciate the little things in life. So, let's go ahead and speak with Hermes to take on the level 86 main story quest entitled Ponder, Warrant, Cherish, Welcome. Having found the wayward abystoma, Hermes is the picture of relief. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Anagnosis. And so, away the 3 of them go. And so, yeah, it's a beautiful Sunday morning where I live after we got a healthy amount of snow for the first time in quite a while. Yeah, still holding out hope for the White Christmas. Hermes, my apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Abysstomers are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space, if you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. And we will meet up with you there. I guess Medion will do her thing. Yeah, we'll use our motorcycle to run through the beautiful greenery around here. Because why not? So heading on up to the main building, and we'll see what we're going to be doing when we arrive. Hi there, Emmett. So let's check the place out.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways.
Aw, so soon.
We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
Yeah, I guess we should have seen this coming. You know, like, how do I deal with this situation? Because we need answers.
What? Will I have to remove you by force?
No, let's not go that far. Yeah. There are reasons I cannot speak quickly, or I have important things to say to him as well.
Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
Yeah, you're no fun at all.
I do not object to her attendance.
Ah, thanks for sticking up for me, Hermes.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Well, I meant since you showed up, you've been experiencing anything other than regular.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
Well, if you see it that way. Yeah, quit being a stick in the mud, Emmett.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself, do you hear?
Yes, sir. Yeah, sad face. Yeah, you're gonna be no shortage of trouble here, Emmett, I can tell. But then again, you always were trouble. So as Meteion shows out, yeah, if Meteion gets to stay, so do I.
So, it's finally happened, then.
What has?
Van Daniel has declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor.
Well, is this a good idea, though? Because we've seen how much of a klutz Hermes can be.
In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure.
Well, you're certainly very scrutinous, for sure.
And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all.
Interesting.
I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
I guess he's so engrossed in this that he doesn't want to leave. People can do that.
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down.
Okay. Yeah, what, have we found out why, though?
Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Oh, as in, if he steps down from the Convocation, he has to die?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Oh my. Yeah, so you don't simply get to retire, per se. You just willingly kill yourself or whatever.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Yeah, Hermes doesn't want to lose his friend.
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis?
Well, what do you use? What adjective or what do you describe it as?
Mankind is the life of Aetheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today.
You certainly didn't spare any effort.
To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom.
Oh, so there are those who don't think the same way you do.
Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
Yeah, why couldn't the current
I know
Fandaniel
of
be
all
like
this.
that?
I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all.
Aw, poor Medion. Yeah, she'll feel like she's losing a friend. Yeah, can't help but look at her.
Oh no, I've made her upset.
Well, it's not your fault. It's Emmett Selk's... No, it's not Emmett Selk's fault. It's Fandaniel's fault. Again!
Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Yeah. Oh, alright. Yeah, come on there, little lady. Yeah, come on, Medion. I'm sorry, Rika. I didn't mean... A walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk? Sure. Speak with Medion and have her accompany you, as soon as we can find our way out. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. So you feel others' emotions? But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? Let me explain why. You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach you! I can teach you! We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Yeah. This may be how we get our information. It will be! It will be! Where to start? Yes, let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetherites. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I have him explain instead. Medion is now accompanying you. Alright, let's have her follow along. Yeah, and I feel like we were just getting to the good part, too. So let's step into the circle here and have Medion explain what's going on. Discuss this Aetherite. Oh, the Aetherite! Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere! Well, maybe not anywhere, not to the ground or other isles. For that you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. And now for Memnon to explain things. Hello there, sir. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the ears and tail of a beast. I guess this description depends on who we are here as. Yeah, I imagine the reaction is different depending on who you come here with. I assume that you are familiar like Meteon. Is there something you need? This is Rika. Could you teach her about Elpis? A newly arrived familiar, is she? Very well. I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to her. Go ahead. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist, testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects that they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you two were created with the hope of making the star a better place, so heed your masters well and be good. Do you hear? We will, Memnon, we will! Thanks for the lesson! Glad I could help. You had a turn, now I get a turn! You have to do this right in front of Memnon? What if I say something that gets Memnon's attention? It's like, that doesn't sound right. Where did you come from? Oh, from a place far, far away, a place facing a great threat, or from the Crystarium, I guess. Yeah, we don't want to scare this girl. Then I probably don't know it. I don't know much about other places. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Alright, so continuing along. Past Eurydice. And to a motionless bird. Is this a statue, or is it just... like, how do we describe this thing? Hello there. Oh, this creation is perfect! But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power! That's cool. Yeah, is there something you can get on it? As it stares intently off into the distance. And the butterflies fly behind me. Come on, Medion, you can do it. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Well, it is motionless. Wait, please wait. I'll try again with you this time. Oh, do we want to go there? I guess we are. But this is a good idea. Greetings! Can you hear me? Yeah, we can. Yeah, there's your telepathy. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Ah, so sweet. Did you hear me? Oh, we certainly did. Good! Now, it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing, or it's a secret. Well, remember, for the longest time, Rika was our special events representative, so if anyone's good at playing, it's her. Playing? I'm still not sure what that means. Hermes says let's play, but then he goes for a walk or looks at creations. It's fun, but it's no different from work. Meanwhile, yeah, the bird's not looking at you. Yeah, you gonna try again? I think we might be bothering it. Well, I'm trying not to see it that way. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Yuanth next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. Alright. Oh, wait. Yeah, getting ahead of myself here. I can't travel as freely as I please, as much as I would want to. So it looks like she'll be in here. Yeah, here she is. Nice to meet you, Miss Yuanth. Well, well, if it isn't Meteon, I see you've brought a friend today. Greetings, Yuanth. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Rika. Oh, candied apple. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat Meteon. You weren't made to do so. What? So how does she sustain herself? But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Rika. I wanted to show you my favorite thing, then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Oh, don't see it that way. Yeah, tell her what you like. Oh, that's what you like. Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Rika. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? Alright. Yeah, still gotta take Meteon along though. Also, that's a fancy glamour. I wonder where that comes from. Or not glamour, barding. Yeah, I'm so used to saying glamour now. In fact, there's so many other things that I'm used to saying at this point. Alright, they're off of the table and they're talking over here now. And so... there you are. I can see the fresh air has done Meteon good. Rika wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate you keeping Meteon company. While you're away, I finished speaking with our guests. And have you accepted their offer? Finished. You hardly requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emmett Selk and Hathleus will accompany me as I attend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too? That's why we're here. I'm compelled to remind you that she is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylion. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. Yeah, you really want to hold your cards close to your heart, don't you? Well, don't worry, Yemet. You played them eventually. I do not mind. To see the joy her presence brings Meteon, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Rika's kind. Really, truly. She taught me as much as I taught her. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes. You're bound to learn lots and lots. Thank you there, Meteon. Yeah, Hythlotius chuckles, Emmett Selk shrugs. What can we say? We'll take our 488,400 experience points, 1,564 gil, plus a level 86 chess piece. Alright, so we now have side quests starting to pop up in and around this area, but we'll continue on with the main story for now. Let's go ahead and speak with Hermes again to take on the next level 86 main story challenge entitled Lives Apart. Composure regained, Hermes is ready to return to his duties. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Ambystoma. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. Alright, and we'll see you out there. Yeah, we'll pick up the side quests in the afternoon stream. For now, though, let's go and see what Hermes has in store for us. Yeah, it's a bit of distance out from the primary living area. For a moment, I thought that was a statue with its arms raised. And it looks like Hermes is trying to tame this butterfly. This here is a new species of Pataluda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it onto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? Yeah, you're asking me this question? It is the presence of a soul. Yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. That might be very helpful for what we need. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. Oh, that definitely changed over time. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I have received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Alright, is he robed also? No, he's dressed in one of the the Academy robes from... Oh, what's that place? It was the mystery in Ishgard. Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it is now. Yeah, it's not St. Mosian, that's the name of the dungeon. Alright, over to Hermes, who has some lightning sprites with him. Ah yes, lightning Numa, just as the report said. Though we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it is in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the Numa here to replenish their ether. That may also explain why the clouds are rolling in. It appears Meteon is busy. And I guess he's curious about Emmet and Hafnodeus. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the Numa? Feed them? Yeah, what are you giving me? By using this lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball. This a veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Yeah, who would have thought we'd ever seen something like this? So, we'll put one right here. And then, yeah, I guess this one will feed two at once. And there we go. Alright, Hermes. Perfectly done, Rika. Look. Yeah, they're drawn to it easily. See how they gather to feed. How they express themselves through their actions, despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Numa, or an ephemeral life form such as the Petaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. How is Meteon described? Yeah, is Meteon considered living? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Yeah, look how kind Athlodius is. Those with exceptional vision, such as Athlodius, may be able to ascertain her true nature. Do you not even know what it is? But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. And it's like, what are you looking at? Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry, I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. And so, let's be on our way. Yeah, lead on, you guys. And I know what a lot of you are probably thinking. What ultimately caused them to turn? What ultimately made them go on their Ultron, Thanos-style rampage? As we almost ran into someone there. Oh, we found a Goobu. Hey there, Hermes. Let's complete this quest. Yeah, hello there, Goobu.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects.
Ampelos, huh?
So, how are we coming along?
Oh, you're not gonna tell us? Oh, we could have made a new friend. Meanwhile... Oh, look what we see! Yeah, more of Hydalin's fancy flowers. Yeah, we gotta get in for a closer look. Yeah, can we replace the one we lost?
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelekis. Like me.
Yeah, can you explain a little better than that?
They
Or maybe
are
they
a product
can.
of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms.
Happy accident.
Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby.
Oh, they're bright and white.
Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy.
Yeah, we got to witness that for ourselves.
While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Yeah, put a look of shock on our face.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Yeah, Nidhana was onto something. Yeah, I think we're about to enlighten Hermes.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy.
That's right.
Dynamis, we call it.
Ah, that's what you refer to it as. Interesting.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Entelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis?
What's wrong with that, Emmett?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, perhaps it's something you could take onto your own self years down the line.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis.
So then, how does it happen in our world?
'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Give him a good answer. Come on,
Our
Hermes.
star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%.
That's pretty specific.
The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities.
Something tells me this particular line is where the seeds of the final days get sown.
'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river...
Yeah, I'm looking at him intently.
Not that I have such grand ambitions.
Well, someone did.
Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
Yeah, giving it some thought there.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Enteleki. Like me. So... are we the same? Entelekis.
Sure, I don't see how I couldn't be one. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination, or if I'm thin, it's because Emmett Silk didn't do a proper job. I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. I mean, Warrior of Light and all that.
That sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast when facing imminent death.
Oh, that's so like you, Emmett. Yeah, the look on my face says it all.
A deficit of ether alone does not an Enteleki make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it.
Yeah, apparently he knows that I'm someone who's proficient in combat.
Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Yeah, he seems to have that kind of knack for not exactly being someone who pays all that much attention. So we'll take our experience in 1102 gil. Hi there, Emmett. I guess the next quest belongs to you. Let's take on the level 86 main story quest entitled Their Greatest Contribution. Emmett Silk appears to be deep in thoughts. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it even if we knew. But it irks me to discover that there's an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That's why it was a surprise! That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the Celestial, he would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. I think I can. He loves Medion too much. Yeah. Why did you join the conversation or the convocation, or what do you specialize in? Yeah, I want to know your origins. Oh, you wish to know why Emmett Silk was chosen for the convocation. I should be glad to tell the tale, but I imagine he's going to cut you off. It began when... Not another word. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that easy. Yeah, come on, out with it. Lest you've forgotten, we're here to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. I still don't get why people love you. Hermes. My apologies for the wait. I've inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released onto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring too well. The Kharids. That is what we shall attend to next. If you would follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. Alright. Hey there, Arizal, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Alright, so yeah, I could probably just as easily use the motorcycle to get back. Alright, let's go. Yeah, Emmett, you are a tough nut to crack. Yeah. Why do people love you? Alright, so our next target is right over here. We have a troubled observer amongst the ranks. Speak with Hermes. Yeah, one does stand out from the others. Yeah, this is the Sesame Street thing. I understand that there's a problem with one of the currents. Yes, that's right. Let's have a look. As you know, the current is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. And so, this third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water, its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished, and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. So I guess you gotta put it down then? For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable. Flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. Yeah. With its etheric balance leaning towards water, the currents would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may have simply developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You needn't go to such lengths? Why not? You don't know? But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form, and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless. Shameful. So apparently streaking is a thing here? Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just that when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yeah. Hey there, Hyphalodeus. What's on your mind? Yes, I believe I have a solution. Emmett Suck, may I trouble you to move that current away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight? Don't kill it. Like, you're going to make me do a menial task. Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. Damn. Emmett Suck's like, whatever. I trust you don't mind. Yeah, take it somewhere else there, Emmett. And make sure that it doesn't spray you in the face. Alright, let's continue on. Emmett Suck is out of sight? Good. Let us speak of the plan. It is the stroke of genius, really. we have Emmett Silk train the currents. Really? I don't think he's down with that. Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see Aether Currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Yeah, I think he's very bound to his duty and won't deviate from it no matter what. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. With that settled, let us begin at once. Rika, I want you to go to Emmett Silk. Tell him that you have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate at first, ya think? But you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck. Yeah, I have a favor to ask to indicate to Emmett Silk you have a request. That is gonna get shot down in a heartbeat. But alright, anything to humor you, Hathlodius. So, going around the north end of the island. Yeah, he's out quite a bit of distance. But we'll go in to see if we can't help him out. Also along the way, I should be checking for Aether Current. So it seems like there's going to be one in the vicinity of the neighborhood. Yeah, let's get over here to old Skeptic Emmett. Well, are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? I'm just doing what I'm told. Yeah, I'm just doing what I'm told there, Emmett. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, no you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. Nor would I expect you to. I don't know what Hathlodius is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. If Hathlodius is to be believed, relentless insistence may serve to wear down the ever-wary Emmett Silk. Now say, oh, now we're gonna put in a please, and maybe a pretty please to go with it. And like, do it!
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
Oh, come on. Oh, hey, you two.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emmett Silk. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Is that your idea of a threat?
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
You certainly did. Yeah. Or else.
Please, Emmett Silk. Please.
Yeah, we're gonna force to be grudgingly on you no matter what.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Ah. Mission accomplished. And so, with a snap of his fingers... Well, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, look how shocked we all are. It's Ixion.
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Alright, let's do it.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Indeed. Alright, do your thing.
You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the Convocation.
Oh, so that was your plan all along.
Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was. On the strength of my ability to see Aether.
Oh, well, now we know why he became the jerk that he was.
But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating Aether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so.
Well, at least you acknowledge your own limitations.
What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it?
Exactly.
Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them.
Maybe a little too powerful.
Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand.
Yeah, if he was so good at lending helping hands before, why is he so averse to doing it now?
Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend.
And who is that mutual friend? Do we get to meet them here?
A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern.
Yeah, I can see that.
When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents.
Yeah, Medion cheering it on. And hey, it worked.
And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world.
Yeah, sadly it ended up turning out to be your greatest nightmare.
And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine. And together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you.
Well, you always were forthcoming.
I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done.
I think we're about to explain some things to Hyphlodius, but yeah, Medion got our attention. Yeah, show off your skills. Yeah, am I done now?
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Oh, alright. Yeah, we're gonna stop the torture now, Emmett, so you'll be just fine. Alright, still gotta get his attention, so we gotta wave like, okay, you can come down now. Yeah. Hey, Emmett, over here! Emerging from his reverie, Emmett Selk notices you and begins to descend. So, with mission accomplished, I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charisdis has learned to fly. Yeah, I think it looks happy. Enrique and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. I guess. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from afar. The Charisdis flies! Indeed. With this, we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Charisdis is a herd animal. They may well aid with their struggling kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way, we could guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place. Now, these creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. Yeah, I think he struck a nerve there. Because the music stopped abruptly. Like, how dare you say that about my creations? Hermes? Yeah, we gotta get your attention there, man. I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all my present tasks. Let us return to Aragnosis for now. Alright. Let's head on back. Okay, so we'll just warp back to Aragnosis. Alright. And here's everyone. So we'll speak with Emmett to complete the quest. What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment to do our business. Yeah, that's the way you want to put it, but we'll take our experienced 1,312 gil plus a pair of level 86 leggings. Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick. I need to, first of all, expand the window. Yeah, I feel like it's a little short, but I also need to make a run to the washroom, because, yeah, it seems like I have to use it a lot this morning, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Just gonna need to drink the last of my iced coffee here. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get back to the main story. And we'll speak with Hermes again to take on the next level 86 main story quest entitled Aether to Ether. Something seems to be weighing on Hermes' mind. I think we know what it is. Tell me, Rika, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Nothing so far, but I'm hoping that'll change. Dynamis seems promising. Well, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I don't think I've found it yet. Well, yeah, let's ask about the Dynamis. Dynamis, you say? Curious that such an obscure phenomenon should be of interest to you. Well, you did bring it up. Also, hello there. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? The Lycon. I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon the nearby occupies, slaughtering them. Oh no. Was the creature hungry or somehow provoked? I had just fed them myself, and the occupies were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Lycon that is to blame, the innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an outstanding creation, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I have no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doros will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. Where's the scene of the incident? Somewhere out there. Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doris is still there, however. Yeah, we better get moving. Hermes, wait! Yeah, guess we better go follow. Because there's a problem here in Elpis. If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. Alright. Yeah, I can deal with that. Yeah, we actually convinced Emmett Stuck to get the lead out. Alright, let's go. Meanwhile, while I'm in the neighborhood, yeah, let's pick up the Aether Current first. I imagine that the Aether Current will be perched in the back of the building somehow. So let's go get that first. Am I close to it? Or is it directly beneath me? Oh, it's right there. Then let's pick it up. And incidentally enough, we're heading west anyway, so... Well, more southwest than west, but, you know. Also, there's a fate in progress. Yeah, we'll have to leave that for another time. So that's what an Occupede looks like. Certainly a very colorful creature. But we're here to find out why something is killing them as much as they are. That's our reason for going where we're going. So as we get over here to the scene of the incident. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. Our Lycon was indeed responsible. But if the creature is nowhere to be seen, Doros must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Emmett Stuck and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Lycon did not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go on ahead. Please follow with Rika. Alright then. Oh, new fate spawns. Come! Come, it's down this path and over the bridge! Better get moving then. Yeah, we'll catch up with you guys later. Meanwhile. Oh, there's 180 south of here, okay. Probably perched up there. Oh, can I get there? Yes. And there it is. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So I assume that there will be one over the bridge. Yeah, it says 340 to the west, so this will be on the next island, where there is also an Aether Current. Or rather, an Aetherite, rather. And also, yes, that is a monster. Well, I guess it's not a monster in their eyes, at least not yet. So across the bridge over to another island. And it looks like we found some grips. Yeah, griffin precursors. Medion. There it is, the 12 Wonders! Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too! He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I'll know him when I see him. And so now Medion accompanies us again. Are there any Aether Currents close by? Well, there is one 68 east. Okay, yeah, we'll pick that one up right there. It's pretty close by. Might as well take it while we're in the neighborhood. No reason not to. Alright, attune to this. And that almost looks like a kind of an attempt at a blue whale in the background? Except it's purple. Any others over here? Yep, there is. But first, let's find our man. Yeah, let's find Doros. And while we're also here, we'll also attune to the Aetherite. Okay, so we know that Doros is blonde. So we'll head on over here first, attune to the Aetherite. Well, looks like we may have found him. Yep, blonde-haired man. That's the guy. Doros! That's Doros! Well now, if it isn't Meteon, what brings you here? Let's find out. Well, actually, we already know, but we've got to explain to him. Ah, I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. Glad we can help. You are in charge of the Lycons, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the fields in restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to Kittisis. Once I submit my report, I'll see them averted without delay. As the others arrive on scene, it is as he says, the beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14! What brings you here? Nothing you need concern yourself with, as you were. We heard the news that a Lycon slaughtered Occupites. As the observer in charge, you are of the opinion that they are not fit to be released? I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they are released, Lycons would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed are an outlier? Apparently not. Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them, all exhibited the same tendencies. And you couldn't be bothered to alter those tendencies in any way? Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Kairos? Yeah, tell us about it. A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive, and potentially dangerous. Depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions, Pashtarot may wish to have words with you. Was it Pashtarot? Rest assured, I've kept all values within prescribed limits, and to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief, let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of Aether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot properly be studied, even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. 'Tis all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine processes. Except for Hermes, apparently. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat into the world. Yet insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, it is all the Lycons have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report and we may take it from there. And this is how business is conducted? Would it be possible for us to attend the discussion, that Emmett Sock may better carry out his duties? By all means. Pray show them to the meeting room. And so away we go. Meanwhile, yeah, something's weighing on Medion's mind. Look how sad she is. Yeah, I think she realizes it within Hermes. To man, other beings are just beings, to be used and controlled like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. So, we'll take our experience, 851 gil plus some level 86 shoes. And then we'll go ahead and speak with Hermes again to take on the next level 86 main story quest entitled A Sentimental Gift. You needn't be an Entelucky to feel the weight bearing down on Hermes. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... Yeah, try and cheer Medion up. Meteon, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes. It's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Rika. Loath though I am to impose, may I leave Meteon in your care again? I guess. Yeah, leave it to me. I'm in your debt, if you'll excuse me. Hi there, Medion. Where do you want to go? Can you help me with something, Rika? The meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up with a flower. Hermes likes flowers the most, of all the creations in Elpis. Most creations are expected to be interesting or beautiful or strong, better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions, what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one, and I want you to search with me. Let's start here at the 12 Wonders. And Medion accompanies us again. We have 2 places we can look at. Meanwhile, we can also check for possible another Aether Currents. I think that one may be just outside of the territory, so I'm actually going to wait until we're done with this quest to look for that one. We come across this tree in bloom and see the flowers that are on it. Let's go ahead and mime our way to picking some. Vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Oh, so big and bright, I love them! But they might be too bright. You have to think of the recipients. That's what Hermes said. Alright. And then there appear to be flowers on this slender tree. Let's see what waits us here. A tall, slender tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers. Although, yeah, it is kind of hard to see any, but yeah, they're way up. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Oh. I thought, yeah, the different colors looked like flowers, but no, they're just autumnal leaves. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. Alright. Now we're going north. Into the flower bed. Yeah, there are enemies, but they are docile. So let's have a look. An array of beautiful flowers grows in the bed. Their mix of colors forming a pattern. Let's see if what... Yeah, you can kind of see it. We actually saw it in the Academia dungeon. These would be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Which is then followed by, why would the Ascians create poisonous flowers? Any other place should be fine though. Let's keep looking. Yeah, why would you make poisonous flowers? Well, over here we have a familiar plant. Yeah, as in an enemy. Yeah, I don't think we want to uproot this thing. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in its undulations. Oh, a conion! A flower that can move! When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good gift, maybe. I don't think so either. But you're good weak at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. I hope you're right. Yeah, don't hurt the butterflies and they won't hurt you. You know, 120 from where we currently are. Get around the corner here. Oh, yeah, we're just standing out in the middle of the road. You spy nothing promising nearby. At best, common-looking grasses with some few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Ah! Over there, Rika! Something big! Huge! What have you spotted? Yeah, I was behind you. A Morbol? How about no? I don't think we want to touch this one there, Medion. Oh my god, a Morbol! Yeah, where's the Aether Current? There you are. Yeah, let's at least pick this up first. We're in the neighborhood, we might as well get it. But, oh my god, a Morbol? Yeah, that's no shortage of scary. Also, yeah, I need to reactivate FC actions. There we go. And so, around the corner we go. Yeah, good lord there, Medion. Why would you want this thing? I mean, let's have a look at its mouth, shall we? This is not your run-of-the-mill Morbol. I mean, we've seen Morbols with blooming on them before, but look what's attached to its teeth! This is a Morbol to the nth degree and then some. That is one scary sight right there. Yikes. Yeah, malodorous grass. Let's look at this. A terrible stench reminiscent of sodden old boots pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is the Morbol-like creature before you. No kidding! It's an Adonis! The things around its mouth look like petals, but the flowers are the orbs on its head. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up! Oh, Hermes, why do you like getting yourself in danger, man? He didn't leave his room for days! What do you think, Rika? Would he like it? I don't think so. Yeah, it's probably not the good sort of memory, or I'd rather not go near that thing. Yeah, it's not a good sort of memory for either of us. So not this one either. Finding a good flower, it's harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Rika, but can we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there. I'll pick something after that, I promise. Hold on. Yeah, gotta ask my FC member a question. Yeah, also gotta stay away from feral opponents. But incidentally, we gotta get right in its line of fire. As we reveal another part of the map, so we've covered everything over here in 12 Wonders as far as the map is concerned. And so, lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Aw, there's nothing. I see a whole bunch of something. The shiny thing over there! What could it be? Well, why don't we go find out? Shiny object. Yeah, but yeah. Thank you for just giving them some assurance there. So, yeah, what's this shiny object? Amongst all these flowers that apparently aren't flowers. Oh, is it more of the emotion flowers? Oh, Elpis flowers! They're here too! Yep, we were right. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they're intellecties. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes, though. For others, they're always white and bright. That's weird. Yeah, flashback. So how do we deal with that? Yeah, let me tell you about my experience. Truly? The flower was dark in your home? Then, do you have it too? A dark emotion? Yeah, how do we respond with this? I know the pain of sword and loss. I've felt great fury and frustration. I've been plagued by doubt and anxiety. Or, yeah, I dare say I have a few. You don't have to say it. I can feel it's something you want to hide. But you won't lend it to me? The darkness inside you? Why would I do that? I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. Why? He's been in a dark place since before he created me. He needs to know that he isn't there alone. The others are sad too. Yeah, we're starting to see, I guess, the cracks within him. Yep. I'll do what I can. Truly, you'll do it? Yeah. I would do anything for a sweet little creature like you. Thank you, Rika, thank you! It means more to me than I can say! I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. Alright, so she's on her way back. And we will return to the 12 Wonders Aetherites. Okay, so more side quests are now popping up in and around here now. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and speak with Medion. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they've finished. Alright then. So, later that night... The door opens and the discussion is over. It's Hermes who emerges out first.
Hermes!
Yeah, hi there. I feel like she just wants to hug him.
Oh, you were waiting for me.
Well, we had nothing better to do.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision.
And?
My thanks for keeping Meteon company.
You're welcome.
Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms. There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Oh, I thank you.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Yeah. Show him what you need to there, Medion. Oh, we're all walking out to the little patch.
Elpis flowers?
Go on.
Yeah. How do we trigger this? Yeah. Go into the recesses of your mind. And they go purple.
You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
I see Meteon has shared much with you.
Oh yeah, she has. And so... Oh, you're gonna show me your face? Yeah. It'd be nice to see who's behind that mask. Hi there.
May we talk a moment?
Of course. Oh, and now fireflies are on the scene. Thankfully, good fireflies. And then we have a porcupine showing up. Yeah, don't pet it, whatever you do.
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place.
But...
And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will. And when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is, but only for man.
what are you getting at?
Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought.
Yeah, he just loves everything here. It's a little too much.
Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished. We make an effort to spare them the pain, but they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear. And it is not beautiful.
Some people can just be so rude.
Yet no one cares. No one.
Yeah, you're the only one who cares for everything here.
So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream. Want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. I won't ask what you thought as you kneeled beside the Alpes, or if you only did it at Meteon's insistence.
You figured that out pretty easily, didn't you? Can't get anything past you, can I?
I thank you. To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Well, for what it's worth, we've certainly made Emmett Selk suffer since he showed up. Glad I could be of service, or let's have me no more brooding, eh? Or, oh, I could tell you all about suffering. But yeah, do we perk him up, or do we just make him feel more sympathetic? Yeah, no more brooding.
Indeed. Difficult though it may be, I must endeavor to be strong like you.
I'm glad you appreciate what I have.
The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are?
The deceased people of the Convocation, as well as everyone else.
Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day?
The greatest existential question ever.
To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of Dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters.
Where are her sisters?
Sisters. She has a great many of them. And they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life.
And I guess eventually she'll make that journey too?
As one might expect, exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness.
Glad we could help.
It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow.
Of course.
Come, Meteon. Let us head back.
All right.
Yeah, come on over. Oh. What stopped her in her tracks? An island far away. You want to see if you can reach it someday? And maybe even further beyond? Yeah, it could very well be foreshadowing. So we'll take our 488,000 experience points and 1,438 gil. Alright, so we've returned here, and more quests are now available in and around the various places in the Alpes territory. So yeah, we will have no shortage of things to do in the afternoon, but we'll go ahead and do one more main story quest for now. So let's go ahead and speak with Hermes. Who knows, we might get one or even two. So let's go ahead and speak with Hermes to take on the next level 86 main story quest entitled Verdict and Execution. Hermes appears solemn and sorrowful. Which means, an all too brief interlude perhaps, but it is the time that I attend to my next task. As Emmett Selk and Hathaway are so aware, we reached a verdict regarding the fate of the Lacones. 7 were created for observation. And all 7 must be unmade. Doros has followed the correct protocols, and as Chief Overseer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The Lycons would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Architects to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Athlodius has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Lycons have served their purpose. And so they are gone. Doros has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course, let us be off then. We return to the main aisle. Alright, back to the primary hub it is. Back to Anagnorsis. Alright, so upon our return... Oh, they didn't go as far away as I was thinking. Oh, we're in the neighborhood. There is another one, but it's probably all the way somewhere else. Yeah, if there's another area over there, which there is, we'll have to go there instead for the next Aether Currents. Yeah, this place is expansive. Yeah, I guess we shouldn't be surprised this is a one-area territory. Yeah, thanks Family Guy for forever making that slogan a meme. Okay. Well, here are the fruits of the labor right here. Doros. Doros, are you hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. Uh-oh. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. Where did they go? I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 Wonders. Oh, great. And Anagnorsis is the 3rd. The lost is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Rika handled that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. Alright. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to Emmett Sulk, unneeded though it is. Yeah, and in the meantime... Meteon, you ought to stay here with Doros. But Hermes! No, this is too dangerous. The Lycons must be reverted. I would spare you their pain and mine. Yeah, sad face. This is my burden, not yours, but if you are intent on helping, then please follow my lead. Lead on then. Yeah, get yourself some first aid there, Doros. Yeah, now we have danger music being played. Yeah, let's do what has to be done. Yeah, there's that one. How do we deal with it? Yeah, I mean, I can use my jump ability as a Dragoon. I appreciate your help and lament that it is necessary. There it is, our quarry. Within striking distance at present, but it feels threatened, and it may well flee beyond our reach. Here's my plan. You will approach slowly, in full view, and draw the Lycon's attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flame. But fear not. By my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that will give me time to catch it unawares. Ready? Then let us begin. So, get in the purple circle and take on the fiery ether. Everything you got, leave nothing out, hold nothing back. Yeah, can it be stunned? It can be stunned. That's good news for us. Whoa! And then get another one. And keep on going until this thing is put out. And it's extinguished. Now here comes more. Yeah, let me show you what I can do there, Hermes. Yeah, I bring the Stardiver power. We slip away from that danger and take care of that. Oh, gotta keep moving. Got to keep moving. And take this. Alright, stand in front of the Lycon and get its attention. Oh, right here. Stand your ground, Rika.
Now.
Go for it, Hermes. Ooh, you have a fancy medical staff. Nice shot. Yeah, I guess this is why you're so compassionate.
Forgive me. Please, forgive me.
Yeah, this is really eating him inside.
And your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas.
Meanwhile, here comes the rest of our crew. Yeah, seeing
You're
Hermes.
not forgotten. In concept endure. To reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire.
Yeah, this really hurts him. Yeah, Emmett Silk doesn't care at all. Hermes cares
If
too
that
much.
be your want, ye are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high. Fly free.
And away it goes, as he sadly puts it out of his misery. Oh, that's a clever reference. Yeah. Snap out of it!
Join the convocation, Hermes.
Oh, putting the offer on the table again.
You do not belong here.
That why you want him so bad?
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction?
Yeah, he's finally taking it all out.
I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Fandaniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hey, if Emmett can do it, so can you.
Hermes!
Yeah, whenever Meaty's
Forgive me.
around, he always calms down.
If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
I believe you can do
It is
that.
no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And as for me,
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
I hope so too. Yeah, it's the only thing that can calm him down
I
is Meteon.
expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Sure.
Aye.
Yeah, away we all go. Also, is Emmett finally warming up to me? Yeah, I think the droid may still be out on that, but hey, at least we may be making progress. Alright, back here. So, let's go ahead and speak with Emmett again to complete the quest. So yeah, I think we may have time for another main story quest. The other Lycons have been taken care of. The incident is resolved, and life in Elpis continues as normal. Or ends, as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' arguments. No matter how well deserved the rest, there's a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet never has the departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? Hard to say, but we'll take our experienced 1,102 gil plus a pair of 86 gauntlets. And then we'll pass things over to Hythlodaeus to take on the next level. Oh, now we're going up to 87. Okay. So yeah, we've reached that point where we are out of the 86s and now into the 87s. I was expecting another quest or two that we might have that situation, but yeah, I think actually we will go ahead and stop things for now. It feels like this is the proper milestone to be at that point, and so now that all these side quests have been available, made both at the 12 Wonders and also down here at the Anagnosis, we certainly have a lot of opportunities to take care of a lot of side quests during the afternoon. And so with all that, we will go ahead and take a break for now, and later on we will head on and see just how we can help out the various people here with the things that they are doing. But yeah, 87 things are getting serious. They certainly are. And so, I will see you guys back here later this afternoon as we continue on with the main story because, yeah, no matter what happens, the very next quest that I complete as a Dragoon, I will be officially at level 89. So, with all that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. See you guys later this afternoon as we see how we can help out the people of Elpis. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.